Good morning, students. In the last class, we have completed the paragraphs 3 and 4. So, till now, we have completed paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4 of the topic at the high school. So, in all these paragraphs, we came to know about Gandhiji's experience, his ideas about sports and games and gymnastics, and the characteristics of his headmaster, how he was fined due to absence in the gymnastic class, and finally he was also exempted of that fine and gymnastics. So, now you tell me, why was Gandhiji fined? Who fined him and how much was he fined? And how was he exempted from the fine finally? Okay? Then you all have understood clearly till now. Today we will continue, we will see what more happened in Gandhiji's character, his school life, and we will also know about his other teachers besides headmaster. Then let us read the paragraph 5 and we will know more. So, look at your books at the page 30 and follow me. But though I was none of the worse for having neglected exercise, I am still paying the penalty of another neglect. I do not know where I got the notion that good handwriting was not a necessary part of education, but I retained it until I went to England. When later, especially in South Africa, I saw the beautiful handwriting of lawyers and young men born and educated in South Africa, I was ashamed of myself and repented of my neglect. You see, Gandhiji repented because his handwriting was not good. I saw that bad handwriting should be regarded as a sign of an imperfect education. I tried later to improve mine, but it was too late. I could never repair the neglect of my youth. Let every young man and woman be warned by my example and understand that good handwriting is a necessary part of education. I am now of the opinion that children should first be taught the art of drawing before learning to write. Let the children learn his letters by observation as he does different objects such as flowers, birds, etc. And let him learn handwriting only after he has learned to draw objects. He will then write a beautifully formed hand. So, this paragraph contains the main idea about the handwriting and what type of handwriting Gandhiji had in his school career. So, Gandhiji confessed, he has written his book, My Experience with Truth. He had not written anything wrong. So, he has written that his handwriting was not good like other people. And he had also the idea that, and he is telling that that idea was also wrong. He had wrong idea that good handwriting has nothing to do with education. It is not a necessary part of education. That means, in many situations we know some learned person, very intelligent person, experienced person, their handwriting is also not good. There are so many examples of scientists, engineers, doctors, their handwriting is not good, handwriting is not legible, but they are intelligent. But the idea of Gandhiji that good handwriting is a necessary part of education, we cannot deny. A good student must have a good handwriting. So, in maximum cases, in most of the cases, a good student, good education, good learning, or a meritorious student must have a good handwriting. So, Gandhiji is telling, I have that idea. All the paragraphs have started with the first person, first letter I. So, Gandhiji himself is writing these things. So, I have the idea that good handwriting was not a necessary part of education. That means that wrong notion, that wrong idea. One, be careful. The headmaster warned the students, father warned his son not to go outside in the rain. That means he denied his going. He stopped him from going. Regarded, considered. Imperfect, not perfect, the opposite of perfect. No man is perfect. So, imperfect education, not complete education. Improper, imperfect, improper. So, this is all about the handwriting. So, what was Gandhiji's idea about handwriting in his high school career? So, his old idea, his earlier idea was that good handwriting is not a necessary part of education, and that idea retained, that idea continued till he went to England for higher studies. But when he went to South Africa as a lawyer, there he saw the lawyers and young people, young girls and boys, their handwriting was very beautiful, very pretty. So, at that time his idea changed and he was ashamed of his own handwriting. When he looked at others' handwriting, the very beautiful handwritings, and his handwriting was not so beautiful in comparison to them, he felt ashamed to himself. And at that time, after going to South Africa, only he realized that bad handwriting is a sign of imperfect education. Bad handwriting is a sign of incomplete education. Complete education means good handwriting. Then he advised every young man and woman that you need not take my example. You look at me and look at my handwriting, that is not so good. So, all the young men and women, they should know that good handwriting is a necessary part of education. So, they should start their handwriting from the very lower class beautifully, a good hand. Then he also was of the opinion that children, the early learners, when they go to school, before starting letter, before starting their alphabets, they should know the art of drawing. They should be taught the art of drawing. When they will draw different pictures, different things, objects, and their hand will be complete, their hand will beautifully write the alphabets or letters. So, before writing alphabets or letters, they should be taught the art of drawing, so that they will write beautifully formed hand. So, this is all about the importance of handwriting in education and Gandhiji's earlier idea and the idea after going to South Africa. So, that is all, and today that much. In the next class we will see what happened in his high school career. We will see. Thank you all.